going, start.
All right, Mo, so what are we looking at today?
Clint, we're back at ICAST again. Thank you again for coming back, as always, my friend. But this year, we are going to win an award for the Suka 2. You might have seen the Suka 1. The Suka 1 was our first generation handle, full handle carbon system. But this one is one piece. Our Suka 1 had a rear grip, butt grip, reel seat, foregrip that had to be attached. This is all going to be one piece weighing less than an ounce. So keeping weight down, also transferring the sensation through the blank into the handle system much better than other materials. But much easier to install, and we have it in a few different patterns as well, Clint. So check this out. This is really where it's going to shine. Are you ready for this? Forged carbon in a gloss finish. You probably haven't seen very many carbon handles like this, guys. This thing is stunning. Usually we use a 3K pattern or a Bushido pattern in our full length grips. This thing is absolutely stunning, and the forged carbon is a reinforced carbon. It's just going to be as strong, if not stronger, than some of the other materials that we use. Blow molded. This is our spinning version. So with a very light carbon frame reel, it's going to go crazy. What do you think you can use this bad boy for, Clint?
This thing right here, honestly, I'll probably use this for anything, especially like I like to use those.
Put it on your crappie rods, man.
Yeah.
Maybe a little trout rod.
Or snook.
Hey, you know, it's going to be a light rod. So now if it's a snook blank, it's only going to be probably go down to about here in the reel seat, which means we're going to extend that blank out about 4 or 5 inches. So all those 7'6" rods, they're going to be longer for you now as well. So if you do need to extend out a blank, you are going to be able to do that with these kind of handle options.
Yeah, this is nice. I've never seen anything like this.
Glad you like it, man. I hope to see it on one of your rods really soon, actually.
Yeah, I would definitely probably put this on my crappie rod first. I know that's coming up shortly. The snook is too, so I mean,
I know what you're really here for, and that's because you saw some of the new blanks that we came out with. I saw his eyes light up as he was kind of looking out over it earlier.
This place is crazy, man.
So
this place is real crazy. Yeah.
Darren did have a few prototypes built up. This one's not out yet, so it's not ready for sale, no pricing on it. But this is one of our new Bushido Nanofine 8-foot 80 to 100. So these blanks are going to be Bluebird absolute sticks, guys. And they still have that Nanofine kind of full action. So as you start to deflect the blank, what you'll find is you'll have that, it starts to feel like you're gonna get the most out of the rod. As it starts to deflect more and more, Clint, there's more and more rod or more and more power that you can get from one of these. And just like you saw, we were really loading that thing up. It's even hard to hold at, a 50 to 100 pound class rod. So, I mean, this is gonna be something that, on your long range trips, your offshore trips, something that we've been talking about a little bit.
Yeah.
To land those grouper, it's always a challenge. Getting them off the structure, getting them off the bottom. Having something that's going to be very powerful but light that you can hold and fish all day long, and even with a longer foregrip, use it as a rail rod, pin it on the rails, just crank down on that thing. That's what that extra padding is there for. That's what the new Nanofines are going to be for.
It's crazy. So I remember when you first showed me these Nanofines like 3 years ago. Remember I said they need to come out with the 8-foot.
And we did.
Yeah, man, that's sick.
And then we've even modified those 8-foots. We've come out with more powers, more expansion into that lineup. So they become so popular that we have to continue making more and more of these Nanofines to kind of fit different markets. Because what works for you might not work for the guy in California. What works for the guy in California might not work for the guy in Key West. So there's a lot of different applications that they do cover. Having the different lengths and having the different powers provide that.
And honestly, I think this route will work anywhere in the world.
Dude, it can do a lot. It can do a lot, Clint.
Especially, they don't make any rods for grouper that's this light and this powerful anywhere.
Yeah, it is very impressive because with that kind of application, you want to hold the rod. If you have it in the rod holder, you might miss an opportunity to lift that fish or get a crank down on them. When you're actively fishing the rod, you're feeling the bite, you're feeling the strikes. It's giving you more time to react and lift that fish before they have an opportunity to find themselves into a hole again.
Yeah, let's show them how strong this thing is.
Hey, yeah, man.
Is it at full right now?
It's probably not at full, but it's probably right around where it should be. Let's give it another crank real quick. So we'll
Look how crazy this is going to be.
Pin this pretty high. You ready?
All right, yo.
All right, guys. So this is where you think the rod starts to shut off. But you got so much more to give out of the rod. You can look at the bend, Angel, in the rod and really see, like, we're putting some...
I'm really holding this thing with all I got, like seriously. And I got my finger on the spool. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, trust me, when this thing come out, I'm gonna be the first one to get this. The first.
Clint,
This is sick.
you're gonna hang out later with us, right? You're gonna enjoy some music, some libations later?
Yeah.
All right, very good, man. I always appreciate you, man.
This is sick.
Well, there's always more to come from us, and hopefully we'll get that award this year, and we'll have a nice big party afterwards. So, thank you guys. Thank you to all of Clint's followers, and it's been a great dog for American Tackle.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Excellent. Excellent.
One and done.